Good morning. Welcome to Thursday, October 26th. I slept a bit over 9 hours. So that was nice. Needed to get some rest. But that was enough that it's been long enough since I've taken my medicine. I'm coughing, etc. It's always worse in the mornings anyways. So I'll be taking that now and hoping that's enough to calm things down. And I think if I do as well as I was yesterday, I should be able to maybe film or record some stuff. It has been 2.5, 3 hours, something like that, and I have recorded 4 episodes of Dungeon Siege 2. I'd rather get back into StarCraft, but I was further ahead. I have a few extra StarCraft episodes that I don't have Dungeon Siege 2 episodes to go between, so I needed to get a couple of those done first. And I just kept getting at a point where I was still at a point when the time ran out where I'm like, I can just keep going. I did like one bit of main quest that opened up some new stuff that allowed me to do more side quests, and I did mostly side quests. But yeah, so I got 4 of those recorded. I'm actually converting those now, so that'll be nice. But about 2.5 hours ago, apparently I received a text from Nick saying, "Hey, I'm off today. Let me know if you want to do something." So I'm going to call him on Discord now and see if he's still up. Hello.
Were you sitting there waiting for 11 to come around? Like, 11 is the appropriate time to call.
No. I mean, anytime after you've contacted me is obviously an appropriate time to call. I've just been doing recording for the last 3 hours. I recorded 4 episodes of Dungeon Siege 2. I finally had my voice back enough that I'm like, I can do this. I need to get content. I am like just a month ahead right now. I like staying 2 months ahead on that channel. So you still wanting to do food?
Yeah.
Thinking Chinese?
Sure.
Probably gonna finish making a few cover images. Takes me 5 minutes maybe. Then I'll come get you after that. Nick got a haircut.
It's the same.
See, I hung out with Nick a little bit. After that, he played that Cuphead game, which the art and music and stuff in it is cool, but he died a lot. I could not play that game. That is just too brutal. Bob even got home a little bit before I left and was talking. I was like, I might do character creation Monday. If there's nothing like actually moving forward with the moving in, I might do character creation because, well, I don't want to split up playing the next campaign, like by unknown couple of week break. I wouldn't necessarily mind if we did character creation and there was actually a couple weeks before we had the chance to start playing, you know, where I know what the characters are. Because really in that campaign, I have some brief ideas for the beginning, but I have no idea where the upcoming campaign is going. As far as what the plot's going to be, that really is kind of going to be up to them. Like right now, I don't even know if it's going to be the kind of thing where they're in a town and they stay local, or if they go, you know, jet setting, traveling across the world kind of thing. It's kind of up to what they end up wanting to do. I'm just going into this with it very open. So knowing what their characters are like a little bit might help. So I may end up doing that. We'll see. If anything can be done to help move towards me actually moving into the condo, though, then that would be what I would prioritize. And so far, since getting home, I got a vlog edited, and I'm exporting that now, so that'll give me one to upload today. At the very least, I'll have that. I'm thinking the next couple after this one, aren't going to be too long, so I might get those done as well, or I may move on and try and do like a session video. I may even try and figure out something to film another gaming video. Trying to work on some ideas for things that might be relatively quick to film. Just basically right now, a lot of what I'm trying to do is figure out how to make content and to get it made pretty quick so that I can get the channels ahead because with the move, things are going to fall behind. Most likely going to include this. I'll probably get behind a bit on the vlog, but I'll keep capturing stuff, and there may just be a little bit where I don't get one up as often as I would normally do. But I'll document as I go. That's one of the things that's exciting me about about doing the vlog, is being able to document this move and this transition and getting out of the basement. So I did edit a couple extra vlogs, so keeping ahead on there, so that's good. And then I printed out the documents, pretty much the books for the modern 5th edition game that I'm going to be running next. And it wasn't until after I printed them, I'm picking them up from the printer, I'm like, ooh, I should have added page numbers. It's like only something like 30 pages right now. Not too bad. But just in case I ever needed to reference something to them, I printed out 3 copies. It might have been easier to have a page number. Oh well. Who knows, maybe I'll handwrite them in if needed. Because it's definitely a rough form. Basically, kind of the idea with the game is, well, I'm doing some things other than just what I would do for Modern. Of course, I'm running it like I would a normal game, adding some extra things into it. At the same time, I'm also kind of playtesting and getting a feel for the Modern and what I need, basically getting things ready for that. So, sort of the idea almost that hopefully by the end of it, I'll be mostly ready to release a Modern document. Like, Modern sort of basic set of rules for 5th edition in a Modern setting. And as I am preparing for the next campaign, it also came to mind that I should clean up after the previous one. The map, which has been sort of sitting on top of this pile, has now been filed back in the closet. Basically, it's the kind of thing I had to put away, take out for every video kind of thing. So I got that all put away. I'll end up in a spot where it's safe, but not really the most convenient, but it's the kind of thing I'll find a real place for it once I move. I just need it somewhere safe, so it's not just teetering on top of a pile of stuff, since I don't need immediate access to it. And also, I have a big stack of pawns that I've used over that campaign, and basically in all my binders, I got empty spots, and there's a number of pawn binders that those came from. And so basically I now have to go through, sort them, and get them put away. It's the kind of thing, it's a very easy task if I put them in and take them out in between each game. But it's the kind of thing, if I'm going to use and reuse a number of pawns, I just leave them out, and I have a box that they just sort of collect in, and at the end of the campaign, when I'm not going to need them anymore, that's when I put them away, and that's kind of what I'm doing now. That way, because ultimately, for one, next campaign probably won't need them, since these are all fantasy-based. I mean, I might use some, because I will be introducing fantasy elements, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go more tactical, more theater of the mind. I really don't know what I'm doing with that campaign, so. But I will get these put away at the very least, and put it at a clean slate to make the decision when I come to it. So Mom sent me a message on her way home and said, hey, what do you want from Dairy Queen? Because now I got that just the other day, so I got almost the same thing. The actual meal part, flamethrower burger, pretzels, and fries is the same. But instead of the funnel cake dessert, I got I think it's called a dilly bar. And it's just a chocolate-coated vanilla ice cream. Better eat this first because it'll melt. It was a nice meal. And the other main thing that I finished up tonight was I registered for my benefits for work. Healthcare, that kind of thing. I got all signed up for that for next year. So that is out of the way. Got that accomplished. But it's getting late, so pretty much getting ready for bed. Just gonna listen to a little more Harry Potter and get to bed myself, so thank you for joining me, and join me as my journey continues. Bye.
Chapter 7, Mudbloods and Murmurs.